Assalamu alaikum kids, how are you? Hope you will be fine. Okay, so are you ready for new painting? Okay, so as you know that we are going to paint flowers today, and for that I'm going to use poster paper. Okay, so let's show you the art supplies first and then we will start inshallah. Okay, so here is my poster paper and this is brown. I pasted on the board, and here are my colors. As you can see, white, bright red, orange, yellow, green neon, and this one is crimson green. This is deep red and black. And here is my water bowl and a few brushes. I have both type of brushes, like straight big ones and straight small ones, and some circle brushes who have some pointy tip. And again I'm going to use this as a palette. So let's set up my camera and then we will start. Here. Okay, so first of all I would like to paint it black. So let's bring out some black color and then we'll do later. And for that I'm going to use my biggest straight brush, so it will be easy and quick to complete it. Here I'm starting. Here's my black. Be careful on the corners. Because I don't want to mess on the whiteboard. That's why I'm doing very carefully. You can use white paper or chart paper, poster paper, any kind of paper you can use for that. Or you can use white A4 paper. This size is a little bit bigger than A4, but A4 size paper like wiggles when we color it. It becomes wiggly or wavy, so it doesn't give us nice effects. That's why it's better to use a hard paper. I'm doing the corners first, then I will do the inside part. If you already have any dark color paper, you can use that one too, just like dark purple, dark brown, dark blue, any dark color. but I like black better. That's why I'm doing it black. I'm painting it black, so the flowers will look more sharp on this background color. We all knows that nowadays art supplies are short in the stores, so don't feel shy if you have anything different, or if you don't have anything just like us. So don't feel shy. You can use any instead of that. Like you can use any paper, any cardboard, even you can use a carton. Like if you have an extra carton, like a box, just cut it in your desired size, and even you can paint on it. Same with the colors. If you don't have exact same color, you can use any. Your painting will be different. That's okay. I will take some more black out, and then we'll continue it. You can use your brush strokes in any angle, like up and down, right or left, diagonal, anyway. But if you use your brush in the same way, it gives you a neat and smooth texture. Because sometimes when it gets dry, we can see the brush strokes, so it's better to use in the same way all sides. In all sides, use the same way. Yay, almost done. Mine is almost done. It is drying very quickly. It's almost dry. Just this side is wet, otherwise it is dry. I think it will take 1 more minute and it all be dry. Till then I will take other colors out here. And now I'm going to wash my brush. Now first of all, I'm going to take some white and green. I have 2 greens, so I will use both. Every time I shake the colors. Here, and for that I'm going to use my thin round brush. This is small. So first of all, okay, what I'm going to do that I will dip the tip of the brush, not all, see, and then I will draw some thick, sorry, not thick, thin lines, thin, like thin stems, thin green stems. Okay, as you can see that one will go here, and I can continue it here, and here. And there will be some leaves on them after. Okay, and some are here. Even we can do them later in the last, but you can make some for now. All right, now I am going to use white color for the flower. I brush my brush, this thin round. The next step is to draw flowers. Not only draw, I will directly paint them with the medium size of straight brush. It's number 6 and this is straight. So I'm going to start painting flower. So just dip in the white, dip your brush in the white, and then I think before starting flower, it's better if we make thin line, thin circle for the center of the flower. So one I'm going to draw here. Okay, and the next will be here, and the third one will be on the upside, almost here. Okay, so it will be easy to measure the sizes of the flowers. Now I'm going to start the petals of flower. I think this brush is big for that. I will try one stroke and then see that how it works. Yes, it looks a little bit big, so I think I will use a little bit smaller brush for that. This one, see, this one is better. Okay, now I'm dipping my brush and then start making some flower petals. Here. I'm going to continue them with continue on the right side. As you can see that when I go to the tip, the ending part of the petal, make it like a just like this, like a don't leave it as a straight tip, as you can see. Here. And one will go there. When it starts growing up, it's thin. When it goes on the outside, it becomes thick. Just like this. I'm trying to move my brush in an angle a little bit. Maybe you can observe it. Here. And one more petal here. Here. And this one will be curvy. Here. And I think 2 to 3 more petals will go on the left side. Here. I will make it a little bit thick from here, this side. And one is here. My last big petal. There we go, our first big flower. Now the second one, I will start it from the, I think from the back side first. There. And just keep adding more petals in it. Some more. Okay. Just keep adding. And the next flower petal, I will overlap it with the other petal. Here. I'm making the tip with the little bit pointy. You can't say it pointy, but little bit. And I will add one more here. As it goes down, I make it thick. Here. and one a curvy petal, and one short petal here. Let's add a short petal here, this way, and then again a big petal, a little bit curvy shape. One will go up this way. Okay, and just last two. Here it will go up, and as it goes up it will be fat, and the last one here. These are not the final strokes, we will give them some details in the last. Now my last flower will be here. So this way I am going to start it from here and end it here, and add a tiny tip to the petal. This one will be a little bit curvy this way, and here one more. One will go here. And some petals will overlap them. Here. One way, because the flower itself looks like a half flower, but there will be some more petals, but I will paint them after making the inside part. Here I am going to add a flower petal, and it's a little bit fat, and here is a tiny curvy petal going down. And I think for now I will leave it here. Till then I will done this, and then we will add some more here. Now what is the next step? Any guesses? We are going to paint pink flowers. Okay, for the pink flowers I will use more small brush for that. I will show you. I am washing my white brushes. And now let's take out some pink color, pink or red. First of all, I think I will take some red, deep, sorry, this one, yeah, deep red. And then bright red. And for that, the pink flowers, I'm going to use this tiny brush. Okay, tiny straight brush. Now let's start making flowers. Dip your brush in the red color Or I think instead of red, I post on the flyer that we are going to use pink color. So let's make it pink. Just add some white in your red, mix them well, and don't take so much white, just a little bit. Okay, here, and now start making flowers. As you can see here, my green stem, so I'm starting from here on the stem. Okay, for that flowers, here is a little tip. Just here. I think I will make the pink color with the other red color. Deep red is not giving me nice results. Yay, this one is better. As you can see, I mix some white in the deep red. Here is it, and I mix some white in the bright red. This one is more nice and pretty. So I'm going to use this one. And here will be a little flower. And I will add one more here. Now I am using my brush this way. As you can see, this is a flat straight brush, but I am not using the full side. I am using the thin side. Here. Mix some more color. Okay. And there will be small and tiny petals of pink flower. Here. Now we will add more flowers. I think one will here with the 3 petals. I think I will take some more color out and then we'll continue it. Here we go. I think there will be some on down, or I would like to add leaves first and then I will do the flowers. For the leaves, I will take some out. I will take some green. and green with the yellow. Here you can see I have 2 greens and 1 yellow. And for that, for the leaves, I'm going to use my small round brush. Okay, first of all, I'm using my dark green. Here you can see, and I'm going to add some leaves here. This stem, the flower stem, is going down. And you can leave the leaves with the pointy tip, just like this. Here. As this stem is going down, I would like to add a leaf here, and the other this side. Few more, one small here, and some here. You can use your brush in a wavy way to make some leaves here. And I will add some small leaves on these tiny stems. Okay, one will go here. Now you can see it. Okay. It becomes easy with the pointy tip to leave it with the tip. And you can add some more tiny leaves on the stems. Here. Draw just really thin stems, and then you can add a leaf on the corner, just like this. Some here. And one tiny leaf on the end. Okay, now I am going to add more. Oh yes, I'm going to add some more leaves between these flowers. Okay. And we will give some more highlights to the stems later when we are done our pink flowers. Here I'm going to add a leaf here and one more big here. Okay, and they are not in the ear. We are going to make just very thin stems of them. Okay, I think I will add one more here this way. And there will be a very tiny flower will grow up between the leaves. Okay. Okay. Here just like this, and I will add the tiny petals later here. Now I am going to start making more pink flowers. Wash your brush properly, wipe it on the paper towel, and then dip your brush in the pink brush. Okay, now I'm starting from the down part. I think I will make one here, one tiny pink flower. There we go. Just four petals for this one. Now I'm going to add flower petals. Here will be one flower here. Okay, I need some more white. For the down flowers, I'm not adding so much white in it. Just take some a little bit red. Oh, sorry, take more red and little bit white. So there will be some variation in the flowers. Or you are using pink color, that's perfect. And there will be some more flowers. As they get dry, we will add some highlights in them. Till then we can make more flowers. One will be here. 5 flower petals or 6, you can make any. And there will be tiny flowers. Okay. Now I think I will add a few here. Okay, and one pink tiny flower. Okay. Okay. And a tiny one here. Okay. I think I'm done my pink flowers. I will give it a dark look here because this one is big, and I'm gonna give it a nice look. Now what I'm going to do, that I am going to make very tiny white flowers, which looks like they just started blowing. As you see, I make this one, so I'm going to add just a little bit white tiny petals here. And for I think I will add few more this green part, and then we'll make some more white petals on them. And one more here. Okay, and one will be here. Okay, now wash your brush and add some tiny petals on them. Just in the dotty way, dot dot dot. The same way you can add some dot dot dot. So many tiny dots here. And make a separate color that takes some white color and take some green. Mix both of them, and you can make some light green tiny dots here on the front side of the tiny flowers. Okay, you can add some highlights here too, and the same way do it here. I put some highlights and then going to add white petals on it. Okay, Okay, so what is the next part? Next part is that we are going to highlight these white flower petals. Or before that, we can fill the inside part. As you know, I tell you about the cotton buds. Just take 1 or 2 cotton buds with you, and for that we need I was going to do with the brown, but right now I don't have brown, so I will use black for that. Black and some orange. Now I'm taking out some orange color and little bit black. Now as you can see, here is my orange and black color, so I'm dipping. Let's dip. Okay, I take two to just hold them together, make them straight, and dip in the orange and use it this way. Okay, on the corners with the petals, and I'm leaving it now. The same thing you can do with the other flowers. If you have brown, it's perfect that you use brown for that. I don't have brown right now, so I'm using orange for that. And just tap 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 on in the center part of the flower. Now the same thing, instead of using the other side, dip it in the black and use it on the corner, like between the white and the orange. Use it between the white and the orange. Or I think I will use one at a time, so it will be easy to handle it. Okay. As you can see, I am giving it some darks here. I have some black in the cotton bud, and I'm using it on the flower petals. Not everywhere, just on a small spots. Sorry, it's too much. Don't do it. I will put white again on it. Okay, now what I'm going to do, that I'm going to give the highlights to the white flowers, and I'm going to hide these black spots. These are really dark. They are really dark. Okay, and just a little bit, and give them a highlight on the corners of the flower petals. On the top part of the flower petals. I think I will take some more white out. here. It's time to give it some highlights. Here. Okay. All right, now it's turn of other flower. This one. Here, as you can see that I am giving highlights on the top parts of the petals. Okay, a few more here. And some here. And I will add some here. Okay. Now I'm going to dip the cotton bud white side in the yellow color and give it some taps. Try to mix in the orange. As you know, I leave this part that I will make some more flower petals when I'm done this part, but this is very wet, so I will leave it again for a few minutes, and till then we can give some highlights to our leaves first. Okay, so for that, if you have light green, you can use that one. If you have only one green and you have used it for these leaves, just add the little bit yellow color in the same green color, or you have light green color, just like this. You can use this one, and yeah, just let's start it. Here I am going to add some highlights in the leaves. And on the every leaf I will try to highlight the upper side of the leaf. Which side is going up, I will give it a highlight. And the same thing we can do with the stem. tiny leaves, I'm giving it some highlights. Now I'm doing some here. Okay, and some highlights to these leaves. Or even you can make some leaves with the light color. Teeny highlight to the big stem on the back and add some here. Okay. All right. Now here I think I will add some few leaves here. Because the time is running out, and try to finish it properly. Okay, now what's the next step is that take a cotton bud, dip it in the yellow color, and make some yellow dots in the pink flowers. If it is big flower, then you can make 3 dots. If it is small flower, you can make only one dot. Here. All right. I forgot to add some leaves here, but now I can add them. Okay. What is the last part? Last part is add some highlights in the pink flowers. And how would we do that? It's simple. Just take some pink, or if you have pink, just add some white in your pink. If you don't have pink, just take red, a little bit red and more white. Make a really light pink color, just like a baby pink, and then give it some highlights on the sides of the petals, just like this. Okay. don't have to do it on the on all petals, just on the main big petals you can do it. Okay. And we'll give some more highlights to the other flowers. Okay, so we are almost done. I hope you enjoyed today's flower painting. Every week I wait for the pictures of your paintings. Don't forget to send them on MIA. You can send them an email. Here we go. So our flower painting is ready. Hope you'll enjoy it today. See you next week, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.